Okay, stream is actually live now.
Oh yeah.
I think everyone's checked in. There's still about 10 minutes to sign up, though. This will be the last rookies before Combo Breaker, actually.
Neat.
There's literally not a chance for me to do another one, because next week is the monthly, and then the week after that is Combo Breaker. It's 2 weeks away. It's kind of crazy.
Should be a hell of a good time.
Nah, it's gonna be terrible because stupid Arya's gonna win again.
No. I believe in Romano. I'm sure he can clutch it off this year.
No,
He just has to get over his eagle slump.
yeah, I think Roman could do it as well. I legit would be hyped though if Angel did it again. Be the third 1 to 2P.
Yeah, that'd be dope as fuck.
What's up, Cokes? No, that's on the right website. Oops. Devil's small push convinced me to start posting again on Twitter for Ultrafine, and I keep seeing Elon tweet more now.
Oh, gross.
Who killing the instinct? There's a few people. There's some people. We got 9 so far. What's up, Nemo Noon? I gotta add these people to the scoreboard. I gotta do work. Oh shit, we're at 10 now. 10's a good number. It's almost as if our entire number system's based upon it. That's how good that number is. You never got a reply from Catch Up? Yeah, I don't know how active he's on there. I'm going to assume they're playing on, if not official arcade hardware, like maybe a one-up arcade thing or something. I would really hope they're not running that on the Xbox. Just because the Xbox version of that it's not good. No, it's fine. I'm not gonna lie and say it's like terrible, but it's definitely probably the worst choice you could make if you wanted to run a classic KI bracket. Besides, I guess there is just the logistics of running one on cabinet though. Yeah. It's a little strange. It's like hard to find that information.
There he is. Time for me to go preheat the oven. That will be your bean.
Okay.
I'll put some pickles on that too.
It's pickles on your pizza?
Yep, and habanero peppers.
Madness.
Yummy, yummy.
Hopefully, whatever they do end up running the bracket on, it's like good enough to or hopefully it's set up early enough that you can actually get some practice on it. You know. There is 5 minutes left to sign up for tonight's, or I guess today's rookies bracket. Please do it now. Damn, my stream really just run another ad. I got a pre-roll ad and I don't have my ad set that aggressively on Ultrafine. Yeah, I mean in the arcade there's usually a KI cab as well, but that one definitely is let's say not the best. It definitely had some issues whenever playing with 2 players last year. I don't know what was going on with that. It was weird. And yeah, there's usually at least one table set up for KI 2013. I'm just saying about, and the fact that it's an all-in together bracket though, like it's one of the side brackets, I don't know how early stuff would be set up for that. Again, it's something you might just have to like poke around and find out with, unfortunately. In my experience with the all-in together brackets is usually there's some setup beforehand and you can get a little bit of practice in. You might just just have to practice in whatever you feel like might be best right now and then figure it out later. Yeah, if you can't get an answer from Ketchup, I don't know what you do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know what it is like with the rookie's curse to always have an odd number of players. Again, I will say this is the last one before Combo Breaker. There won't be another chance to get any rookies practice in. There is the Tampa Never Sleeps happening tomorrow, which has a redemption bracket, so it's kind of, you know, you can get 4 games at a minimum, regardless of if you lose all 4 of them. But you can get some tournament practice in that way. There will be another tournament next Saturday. It just won't be a rookies tournament. Yeah, TNS tomorrow. I don't think Snom. I'm pretty sure you're in Europe, right? So you can't join that. It's NA only, unfortunately for you. But unless I'm mixing you up with somebody else, I might be mixing you up with somebody else. Okay, no, I'm not. But that's at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We do have a lot of various gamers across various time zones. It looks like we are stuck at the 11 gamer threshold, unfortunately. Let me send it to commercial real fast as we get the this whole thing set up. I just need to make sure I finish seeding, and then we can get to it. Here, I'll let you all look at my face. And the ones that are still available here. Yeah, have fun is definitely the mentality you should have going into this. Oh shit, Dirus joined at the last second. Never mind, he's here to fuck everything up. And by fuck everything up, I mean, I'm so glad you're here, because that means we have an even amount of participants. And that means we can actually get everyone having a match every single round. Give me just a second to get him seated though. It actually will be like a few minutes because I closed my little program. But we'll be getting started very, very soon. If you don't know how this works, you're new here, do not be afraid to ask questions. What's up, Dirus? I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Y'all will have to excuse me and give me a moment. Oh, it says Roman. Roman's not here right now. I don't know if he plans on showing up or not. I do have this one, though. The only rookie signed up for tomorrow's... Everybody signs up the last second, which I will advise against that, doing that for TNS, because they do close signups an hour before the tournament starts, so... Be wary of that. If you have any plans to join Tampa Never Sleeps tomorrow, sign up right now. Just go ahead and get out of the way. If you don't show up, the worst thing that will happen is someone will get a DQ. Like it's not that bad. Okay. That's where I thought he would go, but I wasn't certain. I didn't check somebody in. Give me a second. I'm Betio. I know exactly who it was too. I always do that at least once. Okay, here we go. We can get started now. Who do I want to get on the screen first? I kind of want to avoid getting the the new players that I'm not familiar with frame one. So let's go with these two pairings. We're gonna get Lavender Ink and Johnny number one on screen first. And then we'll get Bodied and Loc-Nar after that. I don't know if Roman plans on showing up or not. I mean, we weren't waiting. There was some stuff I had to do. I'm a little late myself, but it's fine. Ferrets and Snom off stream. Cokes and Loits off stream. Dirus and Lizard off stream. Oh god. Koda and Taz off stream. But yeah, but you know, you're with him frame one, but that just means you don't have to fight him again, you know? It's the only time you have to fight him. That's how the Swiss bracket works. So we're going waiting here for Lavender Ink, and there's Johnny. There's Johnny, I guess I should say. Yeah, I'm not sure if Raya plans on actually commentating or if she just wants to chill.
I'm just chilling. I'm labbing some Shaco stuff at the moment.
No, Lavender Ink said, please give me 5 minutes. So, let's do a little switcheroo. Let's get Bodied and Loc-Nar on stream then, if we can. Hopefully they're ready. And then Lavender Ink and Johnny we can get on stream after this first match. So, sorry Predator. Yeah, go ahead and get out of there. This is the classic rookies experience of everything's a fucking mess. Does kind of goof up my stuff a little bit, but whatever, we'll deal with it. Is Motor Slice on Xbox Game Pass? Because I can't imagine I don't know why someone would choose to play something on Xbox if you have a good PC to play on. I also saw Zero playing it. Okay, there we go. We got these boys in here. It's time to do some gaming. Well, for my perspective, it's time to watch some gaming. If Loc-Nar, if Bodiedbykim does play Kimwoo, use medium wind kick a lot. It's kind of just a safe thing to throw out against Kimwoo. She has no good way to punish it. He does end up going with the Kim. My computer just froze. That's good for me, I think.
We got a friggin' dragon. You can see how this ends, right?
There we go. Patience. Ooh, the forward heavy doesn't combo off of it though. You gotta be ready to confirm that. Now, I have been messing with my encoder settings and whatnot, trying to get like better recordings and whatnot that YouTube plays nicer with, because it doesn't matter how good the videos look on my screen. They look like shit whenever YouTube crushes them. Shadow wind kick, yeah. Shadows are not good against Kim. And she's not doing anything in neutral. That should not have worked because wind kick is definitely negative. Block. Okay, that still works. Good reaction there though. And the chip. Kim does like to go for like kind of random, oh, not close enough for the throw. Doesn't know that works. Reset. Lockout though. No shadow counter on the Dragon Dance. And that's a big lockout. Loc-Nar definitely guessing a bit too much too. Oh, that was a huge whiff. That definitely doesn't juggle. That was just a huge bet. DP? Nice. Maybe you could have been able to cancel that into Fireball to get some life back. I'm not 100% sure. That shouldn't have worked actually. Finish your combo? No, we break the heavies. Ooh, big cash out here. No! Yeah, Loc-Nar overextending. Yeah, crouching heaven, which is kind of unreliable. No heavy break. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You can't run from fate. But you should have tried.
Awesome victory!
Yo, Combaticons, what's up? I do feel like Body gets away with a lot and neutral that's like fake. Especially like Dragon Kick. He will Dragon Kick all the time. And if a lot of his opponents just like played a little bit more patiently, especially whenever he's doing medium katas, he loves to do Dragon Kick after he's doing medium katas. Strike flips, hey. You can definitely catch a nice big punish there. Also getting away with a lot of Dragon Dances on block whenever they have meter. Which, if you have any experience with the Kim Woo matchup, that's a pretty easy shadow counter there. Just medium or heavy Dragon Dance. They can figure it out with a Dragon Cancel, but that's preemptive. You can't do that on reaction. And it's -3, or no, I think it's -2. That's not DP punishable. Yeah, it's plus. You gotta be careful there. Kim guessing on the... No, why didn't you meaty her? Don't be afraid of Kim's parry. Especially if she doesn't have a dragon. You don't gotta be too afraid of her parry. She can't like make you pay. Yeah, it's only -6. No punish. It keeps you safe. It doesn't like auto win for you, but... No, don't do Shadow. Go to Shadow Dragon Dance for that too. Oh, they backdashed. Why? And Body's definitely tuning into that Loc-Nar is definitely guess breaking way too much. It's definitely a bad habit of the rookie players. They'll guess break a lot. No, got caught with a jump. DP works. Random sweep, all right. I would not be terribly. Here's the way you act when we play. Oh my God! Gets the start. We break immediately though. Shadow again. Body could Shadow Dragon Dance through that. Shadow Fireball is very reactable. Don't. The way you want to play against Jago as Kim is you want to play with Fireball game pretty well and then look for anti-airs, and it can be pretty tough for Kim to actually make her way in. But the thing with the Fireballs is you do need to... Oh, that's not gonna... that does combo, actually. That's kind of surprising, a big lockout. But yeah, you do have to play with the dashes and the fireballs to make sure she can't
From fate.
guarantee that she can react to fireballs with Shadow Dragon Dance. And yeah, she can firecracker fireball, she can parry them, but it doesn't really give her much progress in. And if you have Shadow Meter with Jago, you can also do stuff like, if she's trying to firecracker your fireballs, you can just Shadow Wind Kick. If she's parrying them, you can still Shadow Wind Kick at the right spacing to punish her for doing it. And so if you play like a defensive, like sort of zoning archetype for Jago against Kim, it can be pretty hard for her to actually get in. I'm not saying it's brain dead easy to play that, but it's definitely the style of Jago that Kim has the worst time with. It's definitely what Night Slash has scarred me with. Although I don't think I've played a Jago that has as good at AAs as he does. Like, you got like Vin, who's really good at doing DPs and whatnot. But like, he would, like, any angle that it was possible to anti-air me, I felt like he always had it. Empty low, no confirmation. Again, random. Like I was saying, Body loves random dragon kick. No confirmation. Wait for it. Dragon kick's coming. I kind of. Okay, finish it before the lockout. Nice. Let's go. Overhead. That's okay. You take those. That's a dragon kick. That's not a dragon kick. Go for the early anti-air. That's not going to work. Loc-Nar is using Shadow Wind Kick a lot against Kim, which, as I said, it's good. Make sure you cash out, don't overextend. Let's go. Shadow Wind Kick is good against like Kim trying to do anti-fireball stuff against you. Okay, he dropped his controller. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah. Like I was saying, Shadow Wind Kick is good against Kim trying to do anti-projectile stuff against Jago. But as a neutral skip, it's just not very good against Kim. Like, you could just do regular Wind Kick for the similar thing. I don't know why you went for the double. Definitely something that would help you with against Kim. Yeah, wait for the random dragon kick. It's coming. Ooh, the medium kicks. Break the medium double very late. Confirm. Ultra? Nice. Let's go.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory!
That was a nice little confirm there. It does seem like Body might have had a little bit of a controller issue there, but Loc-Nar was definitely in the lead still. But yeah, Body is, like I said, Body's kind of a player to like bring full-on chaos. He'll just random Wind Kick a lot from full screen. I'll do it every now and then. Mostly just trying to see if my opponent will hold back every now and then. But, you know, against a lot of these players, they will hold forward just constantly. And a random dragon kick is pretty valuable. It's still quite risky though, because, you know, if you block one, even if they dragon cancel, she's punishable. Something I've definitely noticed from Loc-Nar though is he needs to understand when Kim is plus and when she isn't. Whenever she does the short distance double kick spin move, she's plus there. You gotta hold that shit. Crouching jab, she's plus. I think a lot of her lights actually are plus, if not all of them. I could be spreading propaganda there, but crouching jab is her main one that she'll be using. Whoa. But if you know when Kim is plus, that gives you like a pretty good time to threaten DP in those spaces. Oh, heavy, not broken.
Oh yes, hello, I'm here.
Yowdy.
Sorry, I was running errands. I had to go into a concert tonight, so get stuff out of the way.
No shit. Who you seeing?
Pat Metheny.
Oh.
Oh, sick. Hell yeah. That's
I
godlike.
saw him last maybe like 10 years ago in Chicago. It's been a while.
Oh,
But he's
terrible
coming to my town.
punish. Not the counter breaker whiff into the throw punish. Oh, I honestly, being cautious against Kim's Shadow Dragon kick is the right call. But you definitely could have went up after the second hit and got the punish. You didn't have to hold back that long. Yeah, poke back. You are minus after wind kick. It's good to throw out against Kim because she has a hard time poking back and punishing you. But you do need to either block or backdash or DP or something. You can't just try to press another button. You could do a delay like medium or something if Kim tries to do like a light jab punish or something and whiffs, but that's like a little more advanced. You gotta wait to see if the opponent's doing that or not. It's kind of, or react. It's yeah, again, the random wind kick, dragon kicks. Again, honestly, if you whiff a jab, you might just do a wind kick. Or a dragon kick. I keep mixing them up. Nice DP. You could have just done or at least tried to do wind kick into a fireball. Again, you just gotta be a little bit patient. Loc-Nar, he's just doing random wind kick. No, he did that before you even did yours. And there we
The
go.
reads.
Kim is Bodiedbykim is definitely a player that
But you should
a
have
little bit of
tried.
patience will go a long way against him.
Awesome victory.
Good effort though. I need Drill to get out of here.
I thought I was supposed to get out of the lobby now? Okay, cool.
Easy way to stop dragon is, yeah. If you block a dragon kick and they cancel, you can just mash. You literally mash standing jab. You'll beat anything she does.
Yeah, it's like you could do something more optimal, but like it's the same with like Dawson teleport in Street Fighter 6. Just jab is the easiest thing to react with.
It's definitely more important to stop her doing anything
Yeah,
else
get the
than
knockdown
to
instead
get
of holding plus frames.
yeah. A little commercial. We'll get the next people in here. This should be Lavender Ink and Johnny number 1. You're not going to hang out and watch the MKX tournament tonight?
The concert probably won't be too long, and it's literally just down the road from me. It's like 6 minutes away. It's literally my town.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it like actually a concert, or is it like a
Yeah.
smaller venue? I mean,
it'll be a
it's-
smaller venue
It's still
just 'cause
a
it's a
still a
jazz guy.
concert, but you know.
And the jazz guys, they only come to the Phoenix area because like Arts Foundations fund them to come out. It's not because they actually have fans out here. So that's just how it is. Like I get like 1 to 2 big jazz names a year that come out here, and it's because it's like some Arts Foundation funded by people in Scottsdale or something. I saw Hiromi or Pedrito Martinez. Or
It
just
turns
how
out
it is with jazz.
funding the arts is pretty cool.
Utah stopped doing it. When I went to high school, when I was in high school in Utah, I used to go to the GAM Foundation concerts. They'd always bring out artists, but then they couldn't afford it anymore, so they've stopped bringing out the jazz guys to Utah. It's unfortunate. Pat Metheny's getting old, but I've seen him before. But definitely one of the best guitar players of all time for jazz, for sure.
Ooh, today's rewards points are here. I gotta claim them before they're gone. Is there a way to
True.
get rid of that? I feel like I've looked into it
don't
before, and
know.
it doesn't seem like there is.
That's one of my least favorite things about Windows is they just push notifications at you all the time now for stuff you don't care about. For like
Oh, shit.
Microsoft things.
Snom was like, "Oh no, I have to fight ferrets round 1," and ends up beating ferrets.
Okay, Snow. Is he a Glacius player?
It's been a long time since I've seen Snow play. I actually cannot recall who they play.
I can't remember either, but
My brain
He
says
played
Arbiter,
Glacius.
but I'm not sure.
oh, I think you're right. No, Arbiter's hard against Riptor, I think.
You're not that washed after all.
What's up, Dirus?
You played nothing else. I appreciate
Oh,
character
no, right?
specialists.
Fight on.
Arbiter's cool. Got the aesthetic button clicks from Raya in the background.
You got a little ASMR. you know,
ASMR,
just in the
yeah.
commentary.
Predator versus John Wick. What a matchup.
When's that?
Who would
movie coming
actually
out?
win in this fight? Yeah. Predator versus John Wick. I feel like John Wick probably doesn't stand a chance, but he would win in the movie for sure. Just, you know, people are biased against people when they make movies for people.
No, we're jumping. There's definitely something I've noticed the Riptor players suffer
Yeah, Diego
with.
doesn't have a dog.
Is the anti-airs.
It's hard. Like, Scrambling is like the one Riptor that's semi-consistent with it, but even then it's like, Riptor's anti-airs aren't the best without Shadow.
Yeah, if they're on top of you, you basically only have like run back tail or
Yeah,
without
back heavy
meter.
punch, but it's ass. Run back tail's really slow.
It does look like we're dealing with high levels of rollback right now, though, which might be a factor as
favorite.
well.
Why did Discord have you set at 80% volume? I didn't change your volume.
I can't believe Rowan wanted to shut me up 20% of
changed
the
it
way. Oh, that was definitely a heavy. That was punishable. You gotta definitely look out
Oh,
for
my lord.
those.
Yeah, when Jago's got full instinct, you're looking for his one neutral skip, which is far wind kick. But you can actually react to the heavy one. You can't really react to the medium or the light one. Far away, you can react to heavy. Try and jump it or backdash or something.
Nice, we can count. And yeah, Scolio, Clever Girl actually I think is under, people don't appreciate how good of an anti-air Clever Girl is, but it's only at like certain distances. If they're on top of your head, it's not really a good one to go for.
Yeah, a lot of times it whiffs. Scrambling is very good at using Clever Girl. I mean, it's 8-frame special move, so it's like pretty good, right? Speed and priority.
The dirt. Wind kick? Nice. Good reactions there.
Knowing those situations is like the important part of this game. Like, you pop instinct and knowing what your optimal punish on what your opponent does in the freeze frame is very strong.
Stuffs it out, medium gas.
I feel like John Wick was off to a good start, but then okay.
Yeah, a little overextension, but you got it.
Once you overextended, I held my breath because I was like, maybe I'm speaking too soon. Predator closed it out.
Lavender Ink is definitely gas breaking a lot, which it didn't work out in that instance, but I will say I forgot that Jago gets like, doesn't he get plus additional frames on moves?
+2, yep.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw him in an instinct do a heavy double into a medium manual. I was like, oh yeah, you can just do that, huh?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do medium linkers into heavy manuals, light linkers into medium manuals. Shago and I don't think Spinal gets that because Spinal's only on his special moves, not on his normals. And Omen can kind of do all that fun stuff. Not a lot of Jago players take advantage of that. Veneno actually is one of the ones that does it a lot. Like if he's an instinct, he'll do like medium linker into heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
heavy
that's.
manual.
It seems like maybe Lavender Ink likes to get in the lab a bit or something because that's not something you see too frequently.
Yeah, and they're pretty tricky. Like, it's just stuff you're not usually looking for in those situations. Like after a heavy auto, usually you'll break light because the only thing you can link is the light manual. But if they're like delaying it,
You need more guns. Jago doesn't
Okay,
need a
John
gun.
Wick.
He's got a 27.
it's got a sword or a club in this case, spiked bat.
There's a gun. Yeah, a lot of these gas breaks.
Punish.
I like to see Johnny
Light
do
headbutt.
a counter breaker as soon as he gets an opener. You gotta call out
Riptor's
these people.
privilege with a 6-frame special move. If you block Jago's fireball when he's not an instinct, -6. So you can light headbutt punish if he's close enough. That'll be something to look out for in the matchup.
Oh my god, wing kick again. Wing kick is pretty ignorant, but Like you were saying, like Riptor's got a 6 frame. Like he can she can punish medium one kick and whatnot.
He did. Nice punish. Yeah, depending on the spacing, light headbutt will punish medium wing kick, but it's not the farthest 6 frame move.
No, just does the overhead. Like I said, it does
That's like
seem
a
like
4 frame overhead in this rollback.
I was gonna say, hopefully it's not as bad as it looks like it is to us right now, but it's not looking great.
Lavender ink like on the other side of the world.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just something you got to deal with.
No shadow counter on the
far
forward
connection.
heavy kick. There we go. Look at that
Good
clever
anti-air.
girl.
That was like the perfect spacing. The jab punish. You've been watching too much 408.
Oh. Also, if you don't want to counter breaker immediately, you can start your combos. After you do an opener, you can do like a heavy linker. And usually there's enough of a gap that will make people that are actually like constantly guess breaking immediately, it will make them lock out.
You can even delay some stuff off of some openers, like not even going into manuals, but like delayed linkers and delayed auto doubles too.
Mm-hmm.
But heavy linker is usually just the go-to against guest breakers, in my opinion.
Heavy linker is
option.
pretty good. I think just going straight for the counter breakers could be pretty good. Unless they're really delaying them, like you should get them. If they're I'm talking about players that are literally frame one guess
Frame
breaking
one every
every
time.
single time.
Directly off an opener, you can buffer your counter break unless it's off a juggle
Mm-hmm.
to hit it the very first frame, so you'll catch them pretty consistently.
I've seen players like try to do the start of like a linker or a double and try to counter break that, and it's just too slow. That's a specific thing to do against a specific type of player, though. I mean, it's all part of the breaker game. Is you gotta pay attention to like, is this person just constantly guess breaking? Are they actually just specifically looking to react to certain things? Forward heavy kick round start is kind of crazy.
It's the ranked Jago classic. So many Jago players are mashing that. Like, in theory, you should be able to beat it, but there's no buffer round start, so like, if you're off by a few frames.
Oh, you could have woke up DP there. Once Riptor starts that heavy flame normal, like it has a good bit of a whip recovery, and then all she can really do is cancel into the next part of it.
On lift, yeah. Wake up tail flip loses to meaty tail, or wake up wind kick loses to meaty tail flip.
Nice.
I still got that bad habit of always doing clever girl ender, but it did kill that time.
Yeah, I did like spinning the meter though. If you do want to get damage or Riptor though, you want to do Talon Rake Ender. Or no, it's Headbutt Ender. That's the one that does it.
Talon Rake, no.
Talon Rake is a knockdown
You're
one, I
confusing
think.
me. No. Talon Rake is damage. Headbutt is wall splat. Tail flip is...
Yeah, I get
Hard
confused on the
knockdown.
animation because it doesn't do like, it does a different animation. It does like the fireball like thing.
Yeah, it does the fireball ender. Yep. That's their damage ender though.
That's why I always get confused.
Shadow tail.
No! Shadow Tail
Yeah,
Flip
you gotta
would have been
recognize.
goated there. It's like, Shadow
like
Tail Flip is an
anti-air
absurd anti-air, but of course
very good.
she can only do it with Shadow Meter. Plus frames. Oh, we're pressing sweep? Yeah, that forward heavy kick from Jago that he does with two, he spins around 2 times, that is plus. You got...
Shadow counter, right?
You should default. You should
Anti-air.
shadow counter, but you should default
Shadow tail
to
flip.
blocking if you don't have a good reversal.
Again, Johnny in the corner, he tried to anti every clever girl and he was just getting jumped on. It didn't work. You gotta do shadow tail flip. Sweep Biscuit versus Jago.
We would try to
Nice
auto
jump. Oh.
confirm. Didn't quite get anything off of it though.
Holding up, honestly, isn't a terrible option against Predator stance either.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you have a cross up good normal like Jago does.
It's not a secret DP move. We all know it exists. I feel like Predator should be a little bit more aware that it does exist though.
Seems like he's just not used to using it as an anti-air, which
Yeah,
it
yeah,
should
yeah.
be your go-to anti-air in my opinion if you're a Riptor player. Like, yeah, it's expensive because it costs bar, but it's the only one that's super consistent at like most times.
It's definitely, if you have meter and your opponent is jumping as much as a Lavender Ink is, like, it should be your go-to. Like, you should be looking for it.
Yeah, and I would consider like looking for different anti-airs at different angles and spacings more of an advanced thing, and I think just get your Shadow Tail Flip Ender or Shadow Tail Flip anti-air down first, and then worry about when you can use other anti-airs.
It's not the worst thing to block. Like, instead of, like, you know, you get people jumping in, it kind of sucks, you know, they get a strike throw, but if you're not sure if your anti-airs are going to work, it could just be better just not to block, or to block.
It's better than getting counter hit. Yeah.
Johnny does drop a lot of damage, too, by going for jab on, like, any... I mean, it's a good habit to have if you're not sure, like, how punishable something is or what the situation is. Jab is your first thing you should be testing, but there's definitely a lot of opportunities where the jabs are suboptimal. Riptor is a pretty decent damage character. The way Riptor sticks out her tongue while getting damaged is very funny. Wake up jab. It works out. Shadow meter? No.
Wake up jab is my favorite reversal.
It's pretty good, especially against these players that are doing you know, maybe they don't have their meaties.
Against Hisako players, whenever they do damage ender, and it doesn't kill me, I always quick rise and mash, at least like once a set. I know they're gonna mess up their meaty, expecting like a delay rise or something.
Uh-oh. That's me.
Oh no.
That is me.
Why does this always happen? Yeah, your stream froze.
Yeah, it sure did.
My stream up. Just don't have good luck. Looks like Lavender Ink's about to run away with it though.
Yeah, not sure if it's worth
Predator fight back.
Catching the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. And the ultimate.
Damn.
Lavender Ink feeling himself. Spirit Bomb. Yankee Dama. The audio for mine got weird. Maybe because you disconnected.
Maybe. I don't know.
There was no audio except for the impact of the fireball, and it sounded really bad. It was just like... That was it.
Why does Discord make it like so much harder to like not like watch or whatever? Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get fully disconnected from Twitch, so that's at least something we can be thankful for. Well, I'm going to set up another lobby. Hopefully that's the only time that happens. I am trying to stream at a higher quality than usual, but I mean, this has been happening regardless.
Fucking Spectrum.
Yeah.
They own my internet company now too. I don't know if the deal's gone through, but they're buying cocks.
Fun for everyone. We're gonna send it to commercial real fast and we'll be right back. We're still waiting on one match to play out. I think it should have been done already, but maybe they're having issues.
Yeah, I think what people have said in the US is, you know, we need less ISPs. They should all buy each other up.
Yeah, I mean, the ones that we have are good, so, you know, why do we need any more?
Yeah, why do we need more?
Let me get Lorenzo and Taz to respond. It is good to hydrate. I've been drinking water today.
It is hot out.
It's not that hot here. It's actually rainy.
It's hot as fuck here.
Oh,
I haven't even been outside yet today.
In the fucking desert?
I walk to my car, and then I go to the store, and then I don't do anything else outside.
It is.
It's 100 degrees today.
It's 60 degrees right now.
Extreme heat warning remains in effect from 10 a.m. Sunday to 8 p.m. Monday.
I have a new lobby up, by the
Dangerously
way.
hot conditions. Temperatures of 105 to 109 expected. Honestly forgot to join your lobby.
Again, we're waiting on Koda / Lorenzo and Taz to get finished. And it seemed like they got playing together about 20 minutes ago, so it should be done, but maybe they're having issues.
20 minutes is a long time. Okay, this isn't 2x KO, people.
I mean, Koda / Lorenzo. I don't know which. I'm gonna go with Koda. That's all. It's on challenge, and that's what they entered in the bracket. But like, okay, Lorenzo 130. Or I guess Koda. Yeah, we need to tell them to make sure if you win your match, you are it's your responsibility to report the score at that point. Okay, moving on. I hear button presses.
Yeah.
You can't escape from me. Okay, we're gonna get Dirus and Koda on stream first. Actually, this might be a nightmare, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then Lizard and Taz on stream, and then that means Cokes and Bodied off stream. I keep forgetting I need to like kick all of Body's accounts off so I can I can know which one is actually his, or at least have good autocomplete. Lavendarian and Snom can play off stream. Ferrets and Johnny can play off stream. And then Loitz and Loc-Nar can play off stream. And that's all the matches for round 2. Both these gamers are on Steam, so you will have to look for the lobby. I think Dirus already knows that, but I will ping Mr. Koda so he knows. Or they know, I don't know what their gender expression is.
Just hearing the buttons from Raya's is like really soothing.
Is that what you need? You need like a 10-hour stream of fight stick buttons.
Okay. I know Sam D, when he would stream KI and other stuff, like he always made sure you could definitely hear his buttons. But
What's up, Stir? I mean, it's pretty standard with most streamer mics. Like I'm a weirdo that has like one that's I think dynamic.
mic.
Yeah, where it's like I have to actually be like, this is why you can see it in the shot where most streamers you can't. I need to like be up on this thing so you can hear me.
What if you turn the gain super high?
I mean that isn't the gain actually is kind of high already. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Stir?
Okay. I'm just waiting on Koda to get in here.
Forgot there is a Pokemon regional today that no one cares about because
Los Angeles
wants to watch Reg H. Yeah,
it's the last Scarlet one, at least in NA, I think.
maybe Koraidon can win again. He won the first one of the month. Where was that one at? Orlando, I think. Koraidon D's.
We might have to teach this person how to get to the lobbies.
And that one clip of Lethal Company with the whoopee cushion and the dogs, I thought it was funny because I was just looking at the old chat and Raya had just typed in your chat Wakanda D's. It's like nice.
I'm coming up with a bunch of Shago setups for Amy. I'm just labbing all of them right now and jotting them down.
What a nerd.
I mean, she asked for them, so I'm gonna give them to her.
What was like a brand new? Yeah, they're brand new. To at
From
least a
Madagascar,
competitive.
right?
They are from Madagascar, so the connection is probably not going to be the best. But
Oh my.
you know, unless people find it, you know, really, really bad. Like, it wasn't the worst connection I've experienced. I've fought connections on the other side or this same side of the planet that were worse, but it's definitely
The only
not the best one.
The only country I've tried to play against someone from that I couldn't ever match up was when Hello World was in India visiting family. We connected and we could never finish a match. It would always disconnect us. It was just that bad of ping.
Yeah.
But I think India, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan are like the farthest you can get ping-wise from the US.
To be fair, they're not laggy. At least whenever I played them, they weren't laggy. It was just a really high rollback. There wasn't really any sort of like. I didn't have to adjust my combos or anything once I got a hit, but like the chaos of neutral with high rollback frames is definitely something. But Dirus is also the player with a. You know, he also doesn't have like the friendliest connection. Why'd he leave?
Is this
Oh, it might have just
Liza?
disconnected. It's okay, we can just wait for them to get back in. If this ends up just not being able to work.
Oh, I don't see Dirus.
Oh, you don't see Dirus? Oh shit.
No.
And then
I'm
Roman
gonna
just
switch to the
left.
Steam version actually.
No, you're just switching to Steam.
I usually have less of these. Like I have less of these issues on Steam usually.
It's that sort of day with a KI. Well, I guess we're waiting for Koda to get back in here, and
Is Koda Lorenzo or is it someone
yeah,
else?
it's the same person.
Okay. Killer Instinct.
Bit more stable than the Xbox version. It's possible, like going through. You got a shadow counter after you were clearly getting comboed. I'd have to see a replay of that. That definitely sounds like some rollback stuff, but I'm curious how that works. And okay, they're getting back in. There we go. We might get started without you, Roman.
Yeah, I'm trying to join you. I can't do an invite on Steam.
I mean, it's possible. Another thing of like maybe your connection doesn't play nice with one of these two either.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm in the lobby at least.
We got an idle mirror.
See if I can stay in here.
Left again. I mean, I wouldn't categorize it as them leaving. It sounds like a disconnection happening. It doesn't sound like it's something they're doing on purpose. You don't need to be so dramatic, Dirus. It could just be a thing where you all just have trouble connecting. There's definitely usually stuff like this is like not the fault of anybody. It's just it's just the internet. They said they're fixing their network. I don't know what exactly that means, but
Getting into the wires.
Okay, there we go. Finally.
Oh no.
I mean, Dirus said they disconnected like a while ago, so
Okay.
it just took a second to get there. We'll give them a few more chances, but we might just move on and you all can try to play off stream. But if that doesn't work, we'll just call that a no contest.
Hopefully we can get this match on stream.
Yeah, I'd like to get everybody on stream at least once. At least that's like my my mission, I guess. Whenever I run these, is I try my best to get everybody on stream at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Wee woo woo.
Good old KI soundtrack.
I mean, the two games I've played the most, at least in recent years, Killer Instinct and Jet Set Radio. They both have killer music. I don't really get bored of it. While we're actively waiting for them, I don't really want to do that because, hey, look, there they are. Hopefully, we get through this time. You
The
know.
last chance.
We'll see what happens again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's happening.
See if they can fight off stream. I don't see anybody in the lobby now. It's just like I see you, and I don't see Dirus or.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you all can go ahead and try to play off stream. Yeah, we tried several times at this point.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So get out of here, Dirus. Yeah, you'll have a no. I might get you on stream again. It's definitely an issue with them trying to play from there. They got in the lobby now. It might just be your two connections just not playing nice. Oops, wrong button. I don't want to leave. I want to kick them.
So we just getting one round on stream for this round?
Yeah, because we already called the other matches. Lizard and Tasking in here.
What, are Ferris and Johnny already done?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn. That's fast.
I mean, the Riptors go crazy, you know. They're chomping at each other.
Rookie's bracket has just become the bracket of Riptor.
She's a good character.
She is good.
Don't let a Fire Liger tell you otherwise.
Yeah, he's #1 Riptor down player. And Keith as well. Scrambling been doing work with the character.
Oh yeah. Never want to hear Dyer's complaining about it being hard to connect to somebody. Yeah, I probably give a little too much leniency when it comes to connections, but I'm definitely sympathetic of, like, you know, you're trying to play this cool ass game and there's just, you know, you want to get into the competitive scene, but like there's not anyone running it near you.
It's mostly an NA game as far as, I guess there's a lot of South American players too, but
Yeah, and there's a good Japanese scene.
history.
It would be nice if there was somebody in the, at least in Europe somewhere, running like regular brackets for it, because that would be helpful for players in that side of the globe.
It's just very scattered out there. Like, there's a few UK players. A lot of them don't play as much anymore. But
Oh, no offense. You don't need to be afraid of Thunder. Even whenever he has DP Shadow Meteor available, that's how you want him spinning the Shadow Meteor. You don't want him like doing random call the earth to you.
yeah, like he has, like, his best defensive option is like he has a command to that's throwing you, and then his DP can low profile some meaties that hit high up. Oh, you go out the comedy.
Not sure. Oh, I guess Shadow Meteor could have been baited there.
The instinct pop.
Yeah, I like it. Teleport Soul Sword is like definitely just a really good like scrub killer tactic.
Yup, it should do work in the rookie's bracket, honestly.
Oh, Heavy's not broken.
Like, I think Teleport Soul Sword is unblockable in this tournament.
I do like that Taz is not immediately breaking everything, but you should definitely like, you should break heavies if someone's only doing heavies. You should definitely look for it.
Taz did slide twice, and he didn't cancel to anything to keep it safe. Definitely Gotta keep that safe. 4+ with instant pop. But you can just cancel Shadow Skull for free. You Shadow Counter too early, it still works. Oh, huge damage.
End it. Nice.
Good resource ender. Didn't really need it, but it's fine. Pop your instinct if you're spinal, honestly.
Yeah, you should have popped instinct and started shooting fireballs. It makes it way harder to move around. Pop the instinct. Fireball.
Anti-air?
Not the up fireball.
He should have just done anti-air soul sword there. Yeah, there you go.
Tip the minefield.
Oh, no. You could have confirmed up these triple skulls. You get so much hit stun on them. The reset into the heavy. Wall splat. Jump in. Skill for punished.
Damn.
The one time Taz goes for Skeleport, it's off a safe jump. So like it recovers in time to punish it. Yo. Thanks for the fight. Okay.
There is a France group. There is a Discord too. I'm not sure how active that one is. There was a KI UK Discord as well, but that one's definitely like dead at this point.
Yeah, there was some France stuff going on. I remember. Yeah, you're right. Arctal was getting people excited when he ran it at UFA in 2024. But we haven't really seen the French players play.
It's definitely it's definitely a thing where like people, like the people that are in that area and interested in playing need to like get together and like try to run something or something. You don't need to run something, but you need to like a place where you can talk as a community. I mean, you're free to do that in the main KI Discord too. Just, you know, I'm not sure where I was going with that. The punch build. Wait, Marvel Rivals has PvE stuff?
Literally becoming what Overwatch wishes it was.
Well, that was a good check after the triple X.
Wake up slide. There's a Skeleport, but you don't have the stuff to cancel soul. So that's open render, didn't realize.
Oh, definitely the instant air dive kick would be pretty good against Thunder because, you know, it beats command grab in the air. No shadow counter.
Shadow counters down on that move, yeah. It's like the #1 thing to look for in Thunder match. You build a bar meter, just see if they can hit confirm. And if they're just doing it on block, it's a free punish for you with Shadow Counter.
Oh, another punish. Set up the minefield though, I like it. He's gonna dash. Went for a sweep actually.
They both traded on the crouching heavy kicks.
Footsies. Again, you got all this shadow meter. If you want a good place to spin that, a spinal, slide into Fireball. Shadow Fireball is like one of the best spins you could do. It's like basically risk free.
Yes, and Taz is just doing slide into nothing and getting punished for it. It's costing him big. With DP.
Oh, just gets hit.
Not the Shadow DP frame kill into this needy stomp.
The blowout. No shadow counters again, but the poke pack works out. Soul Sword Ender. I'm not sure if you really want to do that. I think you get some juggles off of it, but
you can juggle into Skull to lock out meter. So if that's what you want to do, it's good to do that. But
whoa.
Low crush. Taz really likes that slide. Just gotta learn how to use it safely. When you see good players like SVM play Spinal, that shit becomes like unblockable. Just that slide from like super far away into Shadow Skull.
It is a 9-frame move. It's literally unreactable. If you're walking around too much, it's definitely a good thing for the Spinal player to throw out a lot. But again, Taz's not really spending his meter that much. And slide into Shadow Fireball, Shadow Searing Skull. It's actually like kind of degenerate. Besides calling out the slide and like jumping or low crushing like Lizard just did, I don't think there's actually counterplay to it. Like you kind of just got block. It is minus. It's not like it's plus frames or whatever on block, but You do get a combo on hit. Like it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Fight on.
Ankle slicer is kind of just a really degenerate like neutral skip move too. Although you know Thunder probably could use some neutral skips, but
Ankle slice is good enough for him.
yeah, I'm not saying give him more. I'm saying what he has is probably pretty good. Nice, the standing heavy punch didn't look like a confirm, but that's definitely the move you want to use to try to fish around a neutral with spinal. I'd
I
like
like
to.
the offense from Taz.
Yeah, I'd like to see him doing offensive things. I like to see him actually hitting meaties though.
Yeah, meaties are good against Thunder, but these jump-ins are like, you know, a little annoying to deal with. Wow, what a whip punish.
He could have blocked, I think. No, actually,
Yeah,
it looked like
Oh, it was a combo?
I think it was a combo actually. No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, Spinal's reversal is one of the worst ones. Very
It's
slow.
very
You can go
slow.
from the air though, which is cool.
No shadow counter. It could have been throw. To throw.
Yeah, these rookies are gaming. Nice jump heavy punch from Spinal, very good.
No, the slide.
I like Lizard punishing it though with the optimal punish. Big crouch heavy punch.
That looked funny.
Jumping right over the low skull.
That's a waste.
Bonus.
That-
Lizard's meter. Okay, Lizard.
he just really wanted to use it.
Oh, two. Not the best use of meter. Level 1 cash out on Shadow. Usually not worth.
Okay, walk out, shadow. Nice, end it. We get
Hey, how are you
skulls.
gonna use these resources? Gotta use some dash cancels or something.
Yeah,
I like
crouching.
it. There you go. Teleport Slurp Sword.
That might
That's
be
dead.
dead.
Nice, good ender too. Turns out maybe Lizard did need that instinct and meter that he spent at the end of the first life bar.
Maybe he shouldn't have just wasted it like that. Maybe.
Yeah. Seemed like some BM, like, I don't need this.
But yeah, dash cancels are very strong from Spinal too to use the skulls for. You can do like crouching medium punch, obviously, or standing medium heavy punch goes really far, and you can dash cancel it. You can also do stuff like crouching medium kick, catching them like low, and then running in and comboing, or getting pressure if they end up blocking it.
I think stand heavy kick is his best normal on
Yeah,
run
that's
cancel.
pretty good too. Yeah.
Like it's the most frame advantage. And it also is like good for catching backdash because it's pretty active too, I think. I see a lot of Spinal players meaty with that heavy kick into the run cancel. Yeah, it's got 6 active frames.
Oh yeah, Grim is a Spinal player as well. I forgot.
His original character, I think.
Now he's in the Matrix.
And Fulgor is a much stronger character overall. Much more solid all around. The home field advantage, my favorite stage in the game. Pyramid of cannonballs. Wow, wake up, bro.
Again, the slide.
no.
Definitely.
I would
No.
advise using the slide before you have a bar meter. Just not worth the risk.
Ankle slicer.
Ankles are getting sliced. Can he kill? No. You gotta end your combo, Lizard.
No meaties. That's okay. We gotta jump in. We dropped the combo though. Oh, we just teleport into it. I'm not sure what Taz thought was going to happen there.
Using Skeletor when your opponent's in the air is not what you want to be doing. Just because Skeletor's got a lot of recovery and jumping does not. What are those tentacles doing in the back trash?
Oh, they're just having a good time. They're waving to the ghost ship.
Yeah, apparently.
Medium.
Oh, this is gonna be so much damage if you end your combo. Shadow Ender? No, blows it out. That's gonna be mashing a bit too much. I mean, Blizzard. spending everything. Counter break, no ender. You can kill Taz, or sorry, not Taz, Lizard. I'm swapping sides has me confused a bit. Taz actually gets the first life bar.
Yeah.
Lizard not cashing
He's
out his
actually
comp.
doing good whenever he knows his lockouts of maximizing his combos, which is really good. A little overextension there, but you know, he's back in this now.
He tied this out after one combo. Spinal hurts. Thunder hurts too, though. You just gotta cash it out, Lizard. You just gotta cash it out. You just gotta cash it. Okay, there we go. As soon as I saw the ball spot enter, I was like, okay, that'll actually work. Almost let that get away from him, though.
Yeah, that was almost dangerous. I do like seeing Taz looking a little more confident with the spinal. It's definitely been like the issue I think I've seen Taz having lately is like he doesn't really look that comfortable playing spinal at the moment. But it's definitely looking a bit more comfortable there. He definitely like number one thing that would like help you is knowing that you can do Shadow Searing Skull after a slide, and it's completely safe on block. I'm pretty sure it gels, so you can't like reaction shadow through it. And also it starts a combo. Like you get a combo and hit. Like it's just a really strong thing to have. Probably the closest thing that Spinal has to a neutral skip, like a true neutral skip. This is hard to deal with. But we will have to wait a little bit longer, see if Lorenzo and Dirus can actually play, if they've even started. So yeah, I'm gonna send a commercial real fast as we figure out what's going on there. We might just it's just based on how we were dealing with the lobbies. I kind of feel like it's just going to be like it seems like it's just going to be like they can't connect, which is unfortunate, but
Just no contest, yeah. Last thing I see is just Dirus saying, Lorenzo, you alright?
ain't no way Slash posted that Donkey Kong gif in reaction to
Kong
Candy. I was talking about how horny Rare was to Raya and posted like some Candy Kong.
That's not
Just
Slash,
European
that's
issues.
Zero.
Oh, was it Zero? I assumed it
Yeah.
was Slash because it was Donkey Kong. I know he's a fucking monkey man.
Yeah, I remember Candy being like weird when I was a kid playing Donkey Kong 64.
Did she make
Like,
you
what
feel
is
funny
this?
things?
No. Not particularly. I was just like, what is this?
I'm assuming they're playing. Dirus is usually in the stream, and he's not responding in Discord either. So I'm assuming they're playing at the moment. We'll give them a few moments to respond. I could just assume Dirus won and set it as a DQ right now so we can move on. But if both of them are not responding, that bodes well for that they are playing. Again, just be a little patient. Apologies. I will say, if you don't know, tomorrow night of this week on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Tampa Never Sleeps is holding, I guess maybe it's going to be an annual thing, the Mother's Day Killer Instinct tournament. They did it last year as well. But make sure you sign for that as soon as if you have even a chance that you might want to play in that tournament, sign up now. Because they do close signups a lot earlier than I do, specifically an hour before the tournament starts. So make sure you get in there if you have any desire to play. They do a redemption bracket, so if you go 0-2 or 1-2 in the main bracket, there's a secondary bracket you can join. So you get plenty of games, no matter how well you play. They're saying GG, so I guess it seems like they got to actually play. Report the score, Dirus. That should be the first thing you do whenever you... Well, say GG's to your opponent. That's probably, you know, that's respectful. But report... after that, report immediately.
Was it actually on Mother's Day last year?
I think it was.
I thought you said I didn't play because of Mother's Day, but I actually did play in the tournament last year because that's the one where I played Kimwoo against you in May.
Maybe it was another holiday that you were... Maybe I'm misremembering.
I don't know. It was May 12th. At least the video was up. So it might have been May 11th. When was Mother's Day last year? It was May 11th, so it probably was on Mother's Day. It might have been a different holiday then.
I definitely remembered them running on Mother's Day, and me at least, you know, theory crafting that's the reason like there wasn't that many entrants comparatively. Not that we get that many, you know, all the time on TNS.
The last one was a few months ago, but I remember there was one in May.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought I played in that one. And yeah, it was on Mother's
So
Day.
we now had Snom, Ferrets, Cokes, and Loits. And I guess at this also Dirus and Koda. We've not had most of the players at this point. Let's try to get Lavender Ink and Koda on stream. Let's see if we can do that.
It would be cool to see Koda.
And we'll hold 2 matches back for on stream. We'll get for sure we'll get Snom and Bodied. We'll do those 2. And then yeah, we can get Lizard back on too. We'll hold for that one for stream. So we can get Cokes and Dirus off stream. As in Johnny #1 off stream. And Ferrets and Loc-Nar off stream. Because I would like to get them on stream, Koda on stream at least once. It's definitely my aim is to get everybody on stream. That way we can, you know, we can make fun of how they play. No, that way we can, you know, give a little critique of how they're playing, seeing, let them get a different perspective on their gameplay and whatnot.
No wonder you have this emo.
True, I'm a bully. I guess I can invite Lavender Ink. Koda, you need to search for the lobby again. It's in the same parameters again. I'm not sure if they're in the stream.
BRB.
Sure if they get to play and not disconnect a lot. It's definitely an issue of, you know, like I said, they're from Madagascar. So, you know, that's just a rough. I don't know what the connection like that is usually there, but that's far away. That is a great distance. But I'm thinking, I saw this one matchup, and I think Lavender Ink is also from, like, not that area, but if we're talking like the latitude, I think they're in that area. Definitely not the longitude though. Longitude.
Yeah. I always remember latitude is the horizontal ones because it's like climbing a ladder.
No, it doesn't make any sense, but my brain says longitude is the up and down one because it's Or wait, latitude's a different one? Okay, no. I might have gotten mixed up. Which
Latitude
one's
goes
which?
east-west. Longitude goes north-south.
Okay, no, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was climbing a ladder. Okay, I see how I see how
Yeah,
you
it's
think
the
about
rungs
that.
of the ladder, the horizontal rungs.
My
east-west.
brain says the up to down is long, and that doesn't make any sense because it's definitely a greater distance around the latitude, I think. But at
Yeah,
least
I don't
at least
know.
at the
Spherical shape of the Earth. or
at near
non-spherical shape.
the equator, I think is. I guess I should say. I think that's bigger, but. Yeah, I hope they can play, but we'll see. I would like to hear anything from either player, though. I see. God, maybe we get them off stream. Says Lavender Inc. is navigating the menus. If you're having troubles joining, please let me know so I can know something's happening and you're trying, and it's not just you're being a dipshit, not paying attention. That is like the one thing, is I just need to know if there's issues. That's like, it's the worst thing when running these brackets, is not knowing if someone's like actually trying to, you know, join or not. It is the main frustration when it comes to running tournaments. And it's no big deal if we, you know, have a little bit of dead air trying to get matches to get together. You know, it's fine. It's just we need to know you're actually trying and not like you haven't fallen asleep or something. Okay, we got them in the lobby. Can we get a match going though?
That would be amazing.
That's a big question. I've never really had any connections with him, and I will say Dirus, his connection, you know, it's definitely one that's had issues. So maybe that was a specific, you know, bad connection versus bad connections just didn't work out. We are getting into the match, maybe? Someone might be on an Xbox One, which, you know, that's fine. Okay, we're actually in the match. Let's go.
Gaming, rollback.
I rollback gaming.
Yeah, but these gamers should have a much better connection than we're seeing, since there shouldn't be as much rollback from them, as they're both closer on that side of the world. Koda, though, is new. Been asking questions in the cat Discord, learning to play Idol.
It's not taking this Jago offense very well, though. Trying to wake up mass jab. Sometimes you just want to block.
And the number one thing you want to learn to break if you're new is heavy auto doubles. I'm really getting over the wake up the Shadow Wing kick.
Okay, go for pressure. Yeah, you're just doing mids, though. Anytime you have a lockdown move like that and Shadow Bounce from Mira, you want to try to do low high.
Looks like you're still in though.
Big heavy. There's Lavender Ink breaking the heavy auto doubles. That's a guess. Well, that might have been a guess break. It's hard to say with the connection here. Heavy auto doubles into reset sweep is interesting. DP? Oh, traded though. Did it before the block happened. Definitely a little hard to tell what's going on.
Oh no. I couldn't make it.
Well, we can try again. We got to the end of the match, so that's something.
Yeah, we did see one on the board, yeah. Well, you did. I didn't make it to the end of the match.
Oh, you didn't make it there?
No, it kicked me out in the middle, like when he was doing some idol combo, it sent me back to the lobby.
I'm curious if it's entirely connection. Like Madagascar definitely is far, but maybe they, I don't know, like suboptimal setup on their PC or whatever. I guess public service announcement is if you're using the FSR2 anti-aliasing, stop it. Turn that shit off. It's not implemented well. It generally will make the game perform worse. That's like the main thing I think that might catch people off guard, because I believe that's turned on by default now. Like if you're just booting up KI, you don't have any settings already, I think it will turn that on by default. And outside that, like whatever like you think is right for your PC probably is fine. Riptor coming out now.
It is the Wookiee character.
The Wookiee? We don't have a Wookiee in this game.
The Whipta.
Yeah, when's the Chewbacca guest character?
Be hype.
The laser crossbow. Shooting shit from full screen. There's definitely a matchup we get to see a lot between the rookies and then scrambling 408. I mean, Koda's winning right now. Well, it was. Then he got hit by one fireball.
I do think Jago has the advantage in the pure zoning war against Riptor. Like Riptor can duck the fireballs, but she can't do as much, put as much pressure against Jago.
Nice confirm. Mediums. Oh, not the wall split ender though.
Better than no ender.
It is better than nothing.
It's a lot of heavies. Okay. I'm misleading.
It does look like Koda's kind of just free-balling the offense, though. Riptor is definitely a very setup-heavy character. Like, you watch better players like Cokes and, you know, like Hyam Keith and people like that. Scrambling, he does go for setups, so I feel like he's less about that. But, like, you can pay attention to which enders they're doing and then what they do afterwards for offense. And usually it's timed to, like, hit them or be safe.
It does seem like Koda kind of panics on defense and he just starts mashing jab on wake up. Definitely something to get out of that habit there. Doing work now though, getting the lockout. Goes for the throw, nice. Knows about throw off her wall splat. Yeah, it's not real off throw. Good on John Wick to recognize that. Flame Carpet's really only like real on hard knockdown ender.
No, not the wall splat. You might be able to kill with like Shadow DP under there. That should work though.
Yeah, that's fun to hit though.
Snom, there's always a lot of Riptors in this bracket. This just the people like. It turns out playing a dinosaur in a fighting game, like people love that. Now we'll go ahead and say Loitz and Lizard can play off stream. It looks like we got this one going. Lizard, Riptor. She's a lizard, kind of. She's a cool character design. You don't get to play as a dinosaur very often.
Everyone loves dinosaurs.
It's because people realize Riptor players are very handsome and they wanted it.
Okay, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
Very handsome.
Lavender Ink, you can't do that. Riptor, he won,
on
right?
a win?
He won,
yeah.
Right?
Oh no.
Maybe Lavender Ink's like an old school KI player. That's how they play that game.
I don't think even realizes. I don't know if either of them realize.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know what's going on, honestly.
Koda's gaming. I think Lavender Ink realizes and is just not really playing. Maybe they are playing. Can they bottle playing? Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, if this happens to you, if it's an accident or even if it's on purpose and it's just like a lapse of judgment or something, like you're like, oh shit, yeah, I can't do that. Just quit the game. You're on Xbox, you know, press the guy button, press start over it, go to quit game. If you're on a computer, just Alt F4, just get out of there. It does look like Koda's going to win anyways, which his win will count, but if Lavender Ink won, it wouldn't have count. But yeah, anytime something like that happens, you know, some sort of mistake like that, just, oh my god, the ultimate immediately. But just quit out immediately. Don't try to play it out. Just... Lloyds, I will say, you know, as far as I know, Cokes has children, so, you know, he's had to have some amount of game to have children, you know. So you're trying to disparage someone's looks or whatever, like, I don't know. Do you have kids? Have you procreated?
Hey, yo.
Okay, Koda... I don't know. No, they're probably coming back. But yeah, he's your brother. He deserves any kind of rude comments that come his way. Oh shit, I didn't know that. That makes sense with the name convention now.
With the ones.
Okay, there they go. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean it.
No.
Well, it's just trying to type in chat. I don't know what's going on.
I don't see anyone in the lobby. I'm just leaving.
Yeah. I mean, I can see people.
Yeah, see if you can see them both if Koda comes back.
That was weird. My controller stopped working for a second. Kind of a dinosaur, definitely reptile-esque. Yes, the point, I mean, even though they shouldn't have played it out, you did win that one, so I'm just gonna give it to you. So, we'll take it. In a normal tournament, I feel like most tournaments would probably just say like, hey, just, you know, restart. But, you know, ones that were more tied up would probably give a point to the player that, against the player that swap characters want to win. If they were like super tied up about rules. Well, Koda has to play Riptor now. And Saber Roll comes out from Lavender Ink. It's the character you know, you can't really watch it in real time. Here we go. Oh, goodness. That was some crazy rollback there at the start. Oh, you gotta block some of these flame carpets or jump. Those are your two options.
Hold that up, bud.
Okay, nice. Gets the wall splat tech. Great. It definitely kind of seeming like someone's not running. Like
No.
it seemed fine whenever I played against them earlier. No, I played against Lavender Ink a little bit, or not Lavender Ink.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, Lorenzo, and like honestly, it seemed fine, just high rollback. But maybe they're having PC issues as well at the moment. All we can do is keep trying. Or, you know, force them to play the rest of it offline, or off stream. definitely seems like I don't know if I want to regularly welcome them here. Nothing against them. It's just it's definitely we're stretching the bounds of the internet.
The bounds of the infinite. Quite a catchphrase.
I said the internet.
Oh, I thought you said the infinite.
Yeah,
was
no,
like, whoa.
yeah, I'm on drugs or something. Koda has a bad ping. Yeah, I can tell. I played against them. Like I said, I played against them. Like we played probably 5 to 6 games, maybe more than that, and it was honestly fine. Besides the really high rollback, we didn't really have connection issues or anything like that. We stayed connected. It played fine. I wasn't trying to. I didn't have to worry I was going to drop combos or anything like that. Koda, unfortunately, might be a gamer that needs to find people in their area to play, though. Don't go random. You don't want to get Assassin's Cave, because that's a loss. Okay, we're going Kimwu instead, I guess.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't allow it, but, you know, we're getting so far, like, you know, if we can get through this. It's definitely a thing where, like, if you pick a character and get disconnected, you should pick the same character. But we're gonna let it rock. We don't want to take any more time getting connected and whatnot. Okay, Lavender Ink doesn't have the controls on. Okay, there we go. Jump. You do need to recognize the situation where the flame is real. That wasn't real there. Kimwu can parry if they're just standing on the ground too. Like if they do a fake flame and they're just standing there, you can parry. Oh, like just extending with the heavies. Koda's just gas braking. Yeah, fake it, kid. It could be the high rollback making it hard to react to it, but Kim can parry that. She'll tray a little bit, but you know, you can just make the Riptor kind of stop doing it. Opener Ender, no break. Well, you could have shadowed through that. No, can we finish it? No, you didn't extend like that. Oh my god, so much wasted meter. You could have just done a meterless combo, Ender. You didn't need to do all that.
I want to kill him the next week.
Riptor is hard to anti-air. We immediately lock out though. That's not looking good for Lavender Ink. For John Wick over here. Anti-air with standing heavy kick. That was kind of sick actually. Yeah, unfortunately Kim can't do that. It's too slow.
We got a game 5.
We have a game 5.
How many characters has John Wick played in this set?
3 in 4
Already.
games.
Should it be illegal to play 4 characters in one set?
It should, but like I said, I was just letting it roll because you know we want to get the we want to get through this shit. Koda can play whoever he wants now, though, that he lost with the Kimwu, so we don't got to worry about that. Coke's revealing some personal information here that he has a cloaca. Okay, back to the Jago. don't know what the fuck that means, Dirus. Can we jump in? Heavy? Heavy break, nice. No heavy break on the flames though. Riptor's like one of the easiest characters to break heavies on. Any of the doubles that use her flame breath or her tail, those are both heavies. Yeah, Koda's seeing the heavies now. Yeah, see, Jago's is actually fast enough to beat the flame carpet on setup. And that's a good lead for Lavendering. He definitely looks a little more comfy on Jago. Block? Wing kick actually wins. Drop the combo, possibly because of internet. Fireball? You just go keep on throwing the fireballs? Got punished? Question mark? I'm not sure what's happening. Ultra? You definitely could have just gone straight into Ultra off that. Okay, we do get through this set. We made it.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Awesome victory!
We made it.
As soon as I leave the lobby, I'll try to get back in there.
Commercial time, we get the next set. No shit, I didn't set my thing.
I'm there.
Okay, I think we have most of the off-stream matches. We're gonna get Snom and Snom and Bodied. We got Bodied. My brain just anytime I know it's like it's supposed to be like snow and worm, I guess. Is that what? I'm not sure what the OM is doing for the Pokemon name, but it's definitely supposed to be snow. The snow makes sense.
Competo.
Competo. The legendary companion to Trauma and Truck. Let's see, we got Coke's taking it 3-2 over Dirus. Close match.
Close.
Johnny taking it 3 over Taz. Not close. Probably just and then Ferrets going 3 over Loc-Nar as well. Probably just some Rifters running their offense. It's a 4-felt less experiment if you're looking for it. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Snom was a Steam player, if I recalled correctly from what they inserted into the player questionnaire when you sign up, which is very helpful for me. If they're going to Arbiter Kim, it's kind of a flip-flopping matchup. Once Arbiter gets space, Kim is not having fun, but Kim can make things very unfun for Arbiter once she gets up close.
Arbiter does have one of the weakest round starts, so if you can just start the round up close, it'll be good for you.
I can see where you're going with that, Dirus, but I don't think anyone's ever said that before. I don't think anyone's used the word variant like that before. Ooh, not blocking the overhead. You do have a nice option for Kim, as if you can try pairing. But also, as soon as you block anything, oh my god, he just stuck a butt through there. As soon as you block anything with Arbiter, though, you can stand up and block. Especially if you don't have a grenade on, like, Arbiter's low threat is minuscule. He can sweep and knock you down, that's it.
And it's not even a hard knockdown. Tricky Koda stuff with counter break though.
My god, like I said, Body will just send these dragon kicks. It's not a bad idea to just block against him, just like stand and block. Yeah, there we go, gets the punish.
Body thinks he's playing Jam from Guilty here.
Third time's the charm, you know, finally. Wake up, Firecracker. It works because he was expecting Body to block, but, you know, some players are just not, you know, they're not ready to block. They're just, they want to do stuff. Wake up Firecracker is crazy, though, because that's like, there's no, I can't even think of a situation where that would be good for, I can't think of a situation where that would be good for, against Arbiter. Also, yeah, Snom getting caught by the Dragon Kick, Dragon Cancel. Arbiter actually has a really good too, because he can do light kick, standing light kick, and flip her out, and then get like actual strong offense off of that. Strong, quick offense. Obviously, getting a knockdown is still really good too. No shadow counters. That would definitely help Snom a lot.
Medium dragon kicks are crazy.
Medium dragon kick isn't the worst far anti-air. No punish.
Ooh, good check. I do think Arbiter doesn't really have like a way to tick into his command throw to frame trap you if you're mashing.
Oh, that should be
And
dead.
combo!
He drops.
I think he dropped it.
No, not the throw attempt. All you had to do. Oh, that's a heavy dragon kick. No, he tries to go out. I don't know why he won't try to go out. Oh my god.
Baby. Come on, buddy.
What a throw.
Yeah, that was close.
Another victory, yes, but
Again, Snom would be very, very helped by just shadow countering Kimwoo. Kimwoo, she has very sticky, strong offense, but it's also very shadow counterable. She's doing very basic stuff. You like Arbiter's sweep? You like him just scraping that hoof across the ground?
Hey, yo. Oof.
That's what it is, right? And Bodied had the game there, though. All he had to do was do an ender. Like, he tried to do, like, a manual into the ender, I think, or something like that. But, like, literally just the ender was, like, all you needed. Kim does,
And
like,
I think he tried to do, like, a medium after the heavy auditables, too, and that doesn't even work. Alright, the Riptor. I do think Riptor is probably a better pick against Arbiter, though, in theory.
Medium, not broken, lights. Gets the knockdown. I feel like with this bracket, and after taking the match against Ferrets, like, Snom is probably a little more comfortable against Riptor. Arbiter does have the nice thing of getting over shield up, and oh well, it's gone now. But oh my god, he just got hit. What are you doing?
Another block.
But yeah, like Overshield will just block all of her flame stuff, which, you know, doesn't come up as much as, you know, it's not as matchup defining as other matchups with the Overshield, but it's still nice. I can't say I've seen that before. You slapped, you silly? Oh, no punish! That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's gonna work. That wasn't an easy throw.
Yeah, Snom looking like he doesn't quite have the setups and whatnot to make sure you're perfectly meaty. Medium kick. Overshield, we're plus. We backed run though. That was crazy looking. Medium guess break. Body is like frame 1 guessing. Yeah, and Snom recognized at the same point that I did and just sent the counter breaker. Can Arbiter be ultra'd if he's in danger and pop shield? Yes. If he's in danger, he's always ultra'ble. It doesn't matter how much extra health he has via the overshield. If he's in danger, he can be ultra'd.
I like these. Have been like close matches, and then Snom has just been able to clutch up at the end more than Body has.
Yeah, they're both playing kind of wild, but Snom is definitely showing a little bit more patience than Body does.
Battle.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something to question if you don't know. You can ultra Arbiter if he's still in danger, even with extra health. The overshields are very powerful. Like every single one he pops is 6 to 7% extra life, and that's real life too. Like it blocks projectile or ignores, I guess, the hit stun and blocks on a projectile. Well, hit stun you can still block. It ignores the hit stun of projectiles, but like physical hits also tank the damage from it. So it's an extra real 6 to 7% of life every single overshield is. Nice, ending the combo before it's done. No, before the lockout's over. Can you parry hits? Overshield, his parry's only available in Instinct. I like the throws. Oh, that was interesting, but opener ender. Snom recognizes. Nice, another counter breaker. Overshield, we got all that. We jump. What? There's some. I don't know what just happened.
I lost the word.
I mean, that's the beauty of these rookies brackets. Like, obviously, I give it space for all the players to be able to play, but the rookies bracket honestly shows me some stuff sometimes that I've just never seen in this game before. Again, shadow counter. These 2-hit normals that Body's using to just kind of skip neutral. There's no way that should have worked. Nice. Yeah, Body's got a whole suit of those counter breakers. If you don't know, Shadow Dragon Dance, her projectile invincible overhead shadow move, it is -7 on block, if I remember correctly. It could be -9. I get that confused with other moves. But it is fully punishable on block. You need to test with your character how you need to punish it, but every character should be able to. Nice patience, actually. Still got a recap by the grenade, but... Parry. Doesn't even need to. And there's a 3-0 for Snom. Snom is still, like, those could have been a lot...
Close.
They could have been a lot less close if Snom realized he can shadow counter like a lot of that pressure from Kim, like on reaction. It's not even a guess.
Awesome victory.
I mean, normals are parryable. It's either -7 or -9. It is punishable on block. I can't remember the specific number at the moment. That's not even the worst one, though. Shadow Firecracker is -13 on block. Okay, it's -7.
Oh,
Thank you.
minus. What the fuck?
I remember that one because it's really upsetting that it's that minus. At least the Shadow Overhead, like sometimes you can like kind of scamper away with you know, robbing somebody with that. Yeah, but that one you can also use a dragon to make it plus +1 billion. It's also a reversal. A reversal should be punishable on like punishable whatever you want to block. I'm going to send a commercial though. Once we get the next round set up. Okay. We're gonna get Ferrets and Dirus on stream now. We haven't gotten Dirus on stream yet. And then we can get Johnny number 1 and Loitz will get on stream as well. So that means Snom and Cokes off stream. Lavender Ink and Bodied off stream. Paz and Loc-Nar off stream. And then Koda and Lizard off stream. Dyer's very quick to get in here. He wants the game. He wants to. He wants to defeat the dinosaur army. Sorry, he's Garl today. My bad.
Garl.
Garl.
But with a G.
He's going straight to the Gargus.
Should be a good one though. These are two of the higher seeded players in the bracket, right?
Oh damn, Ferret's really just going for it immediately.
Yeah, and if you getting thrown as a punish, keep doing that. Like, look, it's like nothing, bro. Like, just keep counter breaking. If he's gonna throw you as a punish,
off on the
still
time.
a throw punish. But still, he still got the life lead, even getting punished twice on counter break whiffs.
Dyer's going for this jumping medium punch. It's definitely not as good outside of instinct. It's I think it's punishable on hit. If I could
Minus
be wrong.
on hit.
It's minus on hit at the very least.
It's only plus on counter hit.
Oh my god, that worked! I thought you might have had to delay that. I thought that might have whiffed. Nice sweep, yeah. Bad time for Dirus to pop that. Back up!
Yeah, jumping is fine there, honestly. It might be better. Wow, that move can just snipe you sometimes. The hitbox on that Psycho Crusher is really big.
Mm-hmm. It does look like Ferrets might be going a little too linearly for the running flame. It's definitely good to set up mortars against Gargos. He likes to be in the air a lot, so, you know, just doing mortars if he's jumping around can really stop him from doing that. Oh, goes for the second one. Again, another time when Dirus just didn't have the frames he thought he did.
Oh, I like the patience, but you gotta watch out about the minion. Honestly, just jump back heavy punch and hit the minion.
Yeah, usually it's a heavy priority. Like the number one thing you should be doing whenever the minions are out is trying to attack the minions and make sure they get out of the way.
Oh, it's punishable. Nice punish. Oh, it's unfortunate. Honestly, though, I like how Ferris played that. Like, yeah, his counter breakers didn't work out, and the times he didn't go for him, he got broken, but I think you're setting up a really good precedent for the rest of the set.
I also, like, I wouldn't think it'd be the worst idea if, like, 1 out of every 10 combos or something like that, like, you went into mediums or something. Like, playing for the
Like, it's right
lockout
away.
instead. But still, like, I do like playing the game where it's, like, you're mainly going into heavies. You're, like, predictable with your combos, so the player wants to break you. But if you switch it up just that little bit, like you could definitely get a lockout. And then, you know, have a less risky way of capitalizing on your combos. Remektel actually working there. He did like a bunch of whiff ones in the last match. The wall splat actually working out. You don't see that Ender do too much too often. Doesn't quite have his height, his clearance for the jumping heavy punch though, and gets shadow countered.
It honestly looked like he was only like a frame off how low he was to the ground during that freeze on the shadow counter. Like it looked like he was very close to nothing to be safe.
Yeah, but you see really like high level Riptor players mess it up all the time too. It definitely seems like something that's like not the easiest thing to do.
That was like the worst time to get broken, when you could kill him when they don't have instinct, and then end up not killing them.
Remektel's not bad against instinct Gargos either. I'm pretty sure that still counts as a grounded heavy.
Nice. It does. Yeah, you have a reversal, it's a heavy. I actually like this matchup for Riptor, like I'm not even capping.
Oh my god, he actually broke medium that time.
The freeze frame messed up the timing there, for sure. Yeah, just till the mortar. You hit the minion even, that's even better maybe. There's the counter break! There we go. He's gonna stun both of them, I agree. Stand the life lead, get your knockdown, put that fire down. You're in a good spot. Didn't hit the minion though. Hitting the minion would have been optimal there. That was really good. Really
hit it right now.
It in there. And Ferrets is on it. Now you just need to not choke.
Dirus, why? You could have got a minion with that shadow meter. Maybe he's trying to, or it's messed something up. I don't know. Whoa, that was interesting looking. Don't throw ferrets. You just need to get like, you just need to make him block something. Honestly.
Tried to call out. He's playing too much like scrambling. Just call out a jump after a throw reset into with an anti-air throw.
I mean, Ferret's got a little lucky there because I think he might have been trying to block while doing a heavy punch, and that's why that came out. But that's definitely like a super risky thing to press up close. Ping them in the Discord. I don't think they've been in Twitch at all. Don't try to private message them. Talk to them. Thunder.
Interesting.
What the hell? I mean, I've seen Dirus play Thunder a little bit.
That was a cross up.
Yeah, honestly,
shadow countered.
Yeah, you could have just blocked that and shadow countered. Well, they're typing in the Discord right now, Lizard. They're looking for their opponent.
Nice. That's a super hard linker to break. Those primal linkers that Riptor has. I thought it was dead too. I think Ferrets also thought Thunder was dead.
Are they called primal linkers? I didn't know that.
I can't remember. It's a combo trait. Yeah.
Are you sure
They're
they're
actually
not
pretty hard to break on reaction.
Feral Rage or whatever?
Rage.
Hers is just Rage, that's right. Wolf's is Feral Rage.
Yeah, the instinct.
Too early.
Yeah, that same situation. Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. Good optimization from Dirus here.
Thunder does have the scary like cross-up mix and whatnot, but you don't have to, you don't have to guess on whether or not they're gonna be up close or not. Thunder's jump is floating enough that you can react to him jumping, so you can know whether he's gonna be doing something on the ground or not. Oh, lockout! You could have gotten the kill there, I think. The low. Gas break light. Oh my god, the cross up.
Dirus is breaking everything. Yeah, missing that shadow counter. Like, Ferrets didn't realize the first hit whiffed.
It's unfortunate. Thunder is definitely that character that can just rob you. Here we go, though. Possible last match here? Or no, Dirus only has one, right? No, I'm so confused. I think it's 2, right? I think Dirus is on 2.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Let me check my records, yes.
Guess the flame carpet. I like the challenge.
Again, whenever you're trying to counter break someone that's gas breaking immediately, you need to like literally just go straight into it. There has been a few times that Dirus has been reaction breaking, but he's also just been guessing a bunch. Nice
What
punish.
side? How did he block that? What side did that even hit on?
Yeah, look how much recovery that has, the running flame.
Nice, yep. Gets out of there.
Unfortunate time you popped that in, so you got to actually see the command grab start up.
Well, the command grab was too early. That wasn't meaty.
No,
It's hard to tell if it was active there, so I kind of like just the shadow punish. Just take the guarantee. Don't play with a interesting situation.
I'll say Dirus is going for this overhead a lot on Wake Up. Like, wow, that traded, or didn't even trade it 1. But you know, someone doing like slow moves like that to you on Wake Up, sometimes it's good to check if they're actually meaty.
Not the throw punish, Dirus. Dirus is doing some good pressure though. Stuff that catches the run back. That's like the meaty triple X. Run back tail's guaranteed there. You gotta put this down. He has a pro dash. Takes the DP. Doesn't want the follow up.
Oh my god. There we go. Sweep does it. Chaos. Pure chaos. What? Does he switch to something else? Does he go for some sort of crazy pick for the last match?
That cat is just staring at something intensely.
She's just chilling.
Just sitting there. It's funny. Back to the Gargus.
All those breakable points for 9%.
That's minus! If Gargus does that command throw and forward dashes at you, that is not Oki. Maths on that shit.
Yeah, it's fake.
Like, he literally is minus there.
Teleport catching the backdash is crazy.
Overextended, though. Nice shadow counter.
Yeah, I wonder if he thought to do that because he was late on the standing heavy kick. It's just the run back.
Yeah, that is such a good hitbox on the shadow pusher. Air Reckoning. I like it. Put a mortar up. Oh, jumping heavy kick would have caught, I think. It's like your better air there, I believe.
Don't get too annoyed about the Gargos playing defensively. Block? No, yeah, block would have been better. It turns out.
I did not think that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna work, honestly. Oh wow, that still hit. She's thick.
Guy's gonna squeak away with round 1 here.
This minus.
Oh, that was definitely. Yeah, you could have pushed a heavy there. If you block that instant overhead, -8. It's a good trade for Rip there. The meaty flame, if you just continued, it would have been dead.
Yeah, I think that was a misinput though. I don't think that's what Ferret's intended to do. That looks so funny.
Yeah, if he would have matched jab there, he would have been able to hit. It's gonna hit the minion too. Let's go.
Yeah,
Ferret's still in this.
He didn't have any meter to build, so ending the combo there pretty early was nice.
Been broken.
Again, Ferret's is
I want to
maybe
see jump heavy kick from Ferret's more.
yeah. Ferret's maybe going for the running flame too much. It's definitely good if they're autopiloting Oblivions, but the Iris has been going for the jump
Could
quite a
have been
bit.
shadow. Would have healed the minion if you did shadow on that freeze frame. Okay, he did kill the minion at least.
No!
There's no way. Okay, the minion and the instinct are the scary parts here.
Get the minion.
Gotta hit the minion, man. Yeah, this is like chip out, I think. What a challenge!
That's chip out though. Actually, Talon might have gotten through if Ferrets wasn't already doing something.
I don't know if it'll reach far enough, but it might have, yeah. Really give him a chance. I think the counter breakers were good, just gotta work on the timing of them around when Dirus is breaking.
Yeah, it looked like Ferrets was going for reaction timing, but like, if someone's like literally guessing, like Dirus guessed a little, or reacted a little bit on his breakers, it was a lot of guessing. You need to go straight into it.
There was a lot of reacting too, though. He was breaking a lot of the medium auto doubles and heavy auto doubles on reaction. I think Ferrets was just counter breaking them too late. Like sometimes even just counter break after the first hit, and they might still, you know, do it like the second hit's coming.
Close set though.
Yeah, that's a good set.
Commercial time, we get the next set of round 4. Which will be Johnny and Loitz. We'll be getting more Riptor gameplay. Everyone's favorite character. Keep on wanting to put an I in his name. I feel like Lloyd's tried to join another tournament. Like, I feel like he's tried to join one of these before. I can't remember, because the name looked vaguely familiar. Maybe it was just in chat or something. But I didn't have a.
Not sure.
I didn't have a seed number for them, so I guess they hadn't joined before.
Mm-hmm.
There's Riptors every day here. Just
It's
in
the
the
rookie
world.
of the recently, yeah.
This is a bad matchup for Riptor, though.
In theory, yeah.
In theory. Whenever we say matchups, we're definitely talking theory. It's like the highest level, like you're playing the best that you possibly, the character can be played. A lot of times, especially outside of top level play, like matchups aren't really that big of a factor. The cold shoulder spam, though, working out. It's definitely a difficult move to deal with. No breaks, no heavies. I like the patience here. Oh, we mashed that, though.
And at least you get a punish. Better than no punish. Overextending!
Worth it.
Got the kill, though. Yeah.
Okay, short combo, gets the knockdown. Second to Hail. Definitely the strongest way to use Hail is anytime you get space, you can set just one up, and then you can hold it. You can hold the button you use to do it, and it will just act as like an auto combo breaker for you. It makes neutral way harder for your opponent to deal with.
No Shadow DP gonna kill, but what's a bar meter?
I don't feel like Loitz has been playing this the worst, but oh, you can DP that? Yeah, nice. That's a valuable trade. You don't take offense from her anymore. Dump it. Could have got a heavy double in there still, I think. Oh, missed it. You have to do a... Oh, into the Ultra? No, he just ended.
Because I need it. Got damage. The Glacius Shadow Cold Shoulder linker is like one of the craziest damage linkers in the game.
It's absurd. You don't have to. He called you ugly earlier. I don't care if that's your brother or not. Ooh. Walking out on the heavies. It's not what you want to see.
Run into the low. Might have been a jail, honestly.
Again, locking on the heavies. That's good. That's good information for Johnny, though. That means you can just go for heavies. They're guessing if they either don't know how to break or they're just guess breaking. Either one's good for you. That means you don't really need to adjust your combos.
Interesting trade.
Yeah, that's not the best. That's maybe it has some use on the wall. It's a mid though, and it's shadow counterable. That's like probably the worst. That's definitely the worst follow up on British stance. I like the jumping heavy kick usage, Joe. It's just a really good air-to-air button to put out there. Could have shadow countered instead of trying to DP afterwards.
And you can punish that shadow DP as well.
Yeah, it's you don't have to shadow counter that one. It's a reversal. You can just straight up punish it.
It's not super minus, and it's a little awkward to punish sometimes, but if you just like match your close heavy as Riptor, it should punish, I think.
Yeah, it's it's a little bit more damage, but any damage you can guarantee is just useful.
Let's go. Love to see counter breaks in the Riptor swing.
I do like seeing Lloyd's, like, the cold shoulder is definitely a very good thing to throw out. Like, it's kind of obnoxious. It is some ignorance that Glacius has. It's mostly the medium one you want to be doing, because it can be spaced to actually just be safe. And you can use Shadow Hell as well to just like make it truly, it's plus at that point. Like,
yeah, block string and plus.
I'm sorry, I did not update the scoreboard. But I would like to see him learn how to use Hails a bit more. Hail is like one of the strongest things Glacius has, but just calling it, immediately dropping it is not what you want to be doing with Hail. That's not that kind of projectile. Ooh, sat down for the last one. Hopped over the crouching medium kick. You don't see that too often. Yeah, it was punishable. You do need to mind your spacings, the cold shoulder.
Punish? Oh, I feel like that should have been punishable on that cold shoulder.
That was kind of sick. Double? Yeah. Dump that damage. Set up a hell.
All fight up now.
Again, they go for all three and they just let them go. It's not very strong at all. Most situations you just want to set up one. I'm not Glacius player. I can tell you what's true.
You set up one because you can do it safely, but if you can get two and then just hold one, like you want to hold one and let one go, and you use one to approach and you hold one for insurance.
But yeah, anytime you're doing hell, you want to hold one. Holding more than one is definitely some like crazy, like high level shit that I'm not sure the situations you want to be doing that, but one is definitely what you want to do. You want to hold it. Oh, that was kind of sick to like save himself from the mortar. No punish. I feel like I'm not really seeing. Yeah, there we go. We get the punish. I feel like I'm not really seeing Lloyd's use the forward medium punch that much with Glacius. It's like, is god normal. It's so good. It is like jumpable, but if they're like on the ground, they're blocking that, like, it's just something you have to immediately respect.
Yeah, Lloyd's definitely pretty dominant in that one.
Supreme victory.
It definitely wasn't a bag. It was buffer. It was either a buffer for a special move, or it was a fuzzy block.
Fight on.
Tried and true Devil's Landing, everyone's favorite.
It's made for Devil May Care 4. His stage.
True. He loves this stage so much.
Lloyd's definitely knows the power of the fadeaway lance normals. Forward dash out of the corner. That was kind of crazy. Again, if you could set up...
I think
just
Riptor's best option too, like Hail Call, to just run up throw. Because he doesn't really have the best way to like run in and then punish Hail.
That was the latest break on that linker. Or maybe it was a heavy double afterwards. Oh, it wasn't close enough for the sweep. That's unfortunate.
Lloyd's is like schmoving. Loving those Glacius forward dashes.
Damn, not even the invincible one. Woke up with the combo. Riptor's headbutt is one of her best special moves, so yeah. Whereas Ram is... Battering Ram is like, it's good, but it's not like... It's not an outstanding special move from Rash. It's mostly something you want to try to hit confirm with.
Another counter break. Doesn't have the meter for a ton of damage though, but should still be pretty good damage.
If they're doing heavy
All out.
headbutt...
Punish! No!
If they're doing heavy headbutt as okay, you kind of just want to block. There's some characters have specific options to beat the armor, but for most characters you just want to block and then try to defend your way out of the situation. No, we didn't just auto go to the cold shoulder. I like seeing that too. That could have been dead maybe if he did a different sequence there.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you see him doing this a lot with the hails and whatnot? Definitely a really good thing to do, Glacius. Talk about that forward medium punch. If you get them in range to block that, you can do forward medium punch into hail, you can do it into shatter. You can do it in cold shoulder if you really want to.
Into anything.
It's just a really strong move to put out there. But yeah, that's something from Lloyd's. That's mostly what I would like to see him work on if he's trying to improve as a player. Is like work on setting up the hills to, you know, if you can get 2, do 2, but you want to hold at least one of them. And it's just like your insurance policy if you lose neutral. It's really strong. And then the forward medium punch from Glacius is just, it might be his strongest neutral tool. Like, you setting that up is what makes people afraid to, like, come at you very quickly forwardly, and it makes them want to jump and stuff like that. But I think that should be... Well, wait, I gotta check score reporting. We should be about done with round 4, and the final round should be about to start. I'm gonna send it to commercial again, and we'll see what's going on with that. Everyone can shadow counter what? After the headbutt? Shadow counter is a guess in that instance, though. I think on plus frames, though, it is a good time to guess. But it's not something you want to show too often. That's definitely something you want to, like, surprise people with. Shadow counters are definitely best utilized when you can actually guarantee it. You can react and be sure that it's going to work. Sorry, I was in the middle of something, so my speech stopped. I was like, turns out trying to mentally do 2 things at once is it's difficult. It's best for clutching wins. I mean, if you can do it on reaction to something, it's good for clutching wins. If you're betting that a shadow counter to win the match, it's actually not that great.
It's risky.
Have we gotten Cokes on yet once? I might have to get Cokes. Yeah, we need to get Cokes on. We gotta get Cokes on. Again, I'm talking about specifically shadow counters where you can guarantee that it's going to work. That's when you want to do them. Technically, there's situations where you can react and it's not 100% guaranteed, but that's like... It's pretty much the same as like... You know, they have plus frames and you're going to guess that they're going to keep on pressing. It's pretty much the same as that. Shucks. You know, let's finish up with Snom and Dirus, I guess. We'll do that. So, first match this round, Cokes and Lavender Ink. Mostly just because I haven't gotten Cokes on yet. And then Snom and Dirus after that. So that means Taz and Bodied off stream.
We're already in the final round?
We're in the final round. Even with all those delays earlier, it's still pretty fast. Johnny number 1 and Lizard off stream. Loc-Nar and Koda off stream. And finally Ferrets and Loits off stream. Did y'all have to fight at all? I feel like probably not. That would have been a funny matchup though. Oh, wait, y'all had to fight round 1, that's funny. But yeah, Cokes, Lavender Ink. I think Lavender Ink's probably waiting on the invite, which I will get shortly. He's one of those gamers. You know what I mean, Roman, right?
No, I don't. What do you mean?
No, I just mean he usually just waits for me to invite them.
One of those gamers. I
Yo,
see.
Scotsman, thank you for the basis bucks. I appreciate that. Okay, these are right. They have funny names. So I was like, wait, did I put the right names in the score? I forgot that Lavender Ink was John Wick.
John Wick.
I heard that I was watching a guy I like watching Yap About Movies talk about all the movies he watched in 2025, and he is a fan of the John Wick series, and he thought Ballerina was terrible.
I didn't see Ballerina, yeah. All the 4 John Wick movies are super good, yeah. Like, they're all good.
No, Scotsman is actually a Sidero player, Tyrus. Ooh, the guest breaks immediately from Lavender Ink. I will say the thing that separates Killer Instinct from most other fighting games is the combo breaker system, and you really got to practice like discipline when it comes to guest breaking. Like, it's one of the most frequent bad habits that players have is guest breaking constantly.
It can get you killed. It can save you games too, but odds are not in your favor. 66% not in your favor.
Learn the manuals. Manuals are good for locking people out as well, but if you want to try to lock out gas breakers frame 1, you can go for a linkers off of any opener. It's a pretty good safe strategy.
Yeah, manuals are good to like be a little bit harder to break, but you don't need manuals at all to be like successful in KI at all.
Again, the
I like the
headbutt.
setup. 10 meter, I think it's dead. Damage ender, you know? Yet another Riptor fan. Always optimal.
Yeah, if you see a Riptor
Yarf.
player, if you see a Riptor player knock you down and then do a neutral jump, it's I forget which specific setup or situation it works on, but that's
It's
probably
almost every hard knockdown ender.
that should be a setup for a heavy headbutt, which has armor, so you have to just block it.
The mix-up is run-up throw after that, though.
Yeah.
not Slayer 2, but yeah, you can't really backdash it either. Headbutt catches back there. That's a Cyberwolf setup, actually, Raya.
Even
Oaks got that from her.
even Kim Woo has the most invincibility frames on her backdash of any character. Cannot backdash that shit.
Kamo actually might be able to. Can't she? Or no?
If they mistime it slightly, she can backdash it. But there's a lot of times where you still get caught. But yeah, that's the point of the setup. That's like the only pure frame kills in this game are like neutral jump ones.
Well, easy ones. You can do other frame kills. It's just hard.
Yeah, it's just jumps are easy ones to do a frame kill for because, like, you know, you don't have to like time your
Just all the
jump.
input. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a buffer would take care of it on landing too to do your special.
Yeah, there's like a small buffer on landing for your move. Yeah, a lot of these Jagos been sending that. Lavender especially, yeah.
It's also something I just wouldn't recommend as Jago against Riptor. Like, she doesn't have that many fireball options that, like, you would strongly want to be using Shadow Wind Kick for anyways.
Is Lavender gonna learn?
Drops it. Unfortunate.
And the punish. Nice punish. Lightning to Shadow to kill Unbreakable.
Yeah, Coke's gas breaking almost went sour for him, but Lavender tried to get the counter breaker. In the combo!
Yeah, overextending.
If you see your something to know about the combo system in this game, that white part of the bar that's flashing, no matter what ender you choose, that entire part of the life bar gets deleted immediately. So if your opponent, their entire life bar is white and flashing, you can end it with anything and you will kill them.
Yep. Even the wall splat ender. Or battery ender. Let's see, Coke's did damage under there, which added a little bit extra at the end, which was enough to get the kill.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's something to pay attention to whenever you get hits, especially whenever there's lockouts happening.
Gore board.
No, did I not? Again.
Yeah, it's 2-0 for Cokes now. For Yarf.
Classic. Yeah, Lavender Inc. is another gamer that's far away. His connection seems mostly playable, though. It's definitely not, it's definitely, I wouldn't call it a competitive connection. Like, it's definitely it's a little sussy whenever we're talking about, you know, competitive viability, but it's not terrible. He's just acronizing his name this tournament. I don't think that's
well, anything with yet another is always Yar or something, you know.
Yeah, it's a pretty common,
like YAML, not yet another markup language. That was like the first one I knew about.
Here we go. Possible final game here. It has been looking pretty dominant for Koda. It's kind of what I expected. He kind of, for the most part, outside of a few threats, he kind of runs the rookies bracket.
Hope's very optimal, and you know is always playing games in the K Discord and improving. I feel like I'm looking for things to improve on.
Oh my god! The standing
close
leg
medium
kick.
kick.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, close medium kick anti-air.
Fix the heavies. Oh, that actually beat the Talon Rake. I guess it goes up pretty high.
The 6 frame headbutt, always coming in clutch after throw tick.
It's a good reversal thing to do in those sorts of situations.
The only thing that beats it is if you push a 5 frame, but 5 frames whiffs, so like if Riptor doesn't do it, they can try and wait for a 5 frame and whiff punish.
Lavender Inc. really likes using Shadow Wind Kick as a neutral skip. It's not that good of a neutral skip.
Nope.
The better
just doing heavy wind kick, frame trap into shadow wind kick if you really want to play that game.
Yeah, the better neutral skip is definitely just normal wind kick, and then you can cancel the fireball like that, or you can cancel into a heavy wind kick.
Oh, is this dead? I think it is. No, it didn't do damage ender. Might not have killed though, but yeah, Lavender doesn't learn. John Wick going to the same well one too many times.
Yeah, you gotta recognize that that setup and realize you just gotta block it. Unfortunately.
Armored head, but... Yeah, it might not have killed Ferrets. Would have been close though.
It would have been close, yeah. With him having that life lead, I don't mind him like, you know, going for the setup instead. Okay, one last commercial break. We get another set going. Honestly, I think this might actually be the one where Cokes gets out. This might be Cokes' final hurrah in the rookies bracket.
Oh shit, he's getting that good?
I have to do the math afterwards. I think he's close.
You're Yarf. Coach, you can't say GG's Yarf.
We're gonna get the battle of the European players though in here now.
In theory, this is a bad matchup
For Argos.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was saying for you,
Cokes and Snom played off stream?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Ferrets was the one he played. I'm not sure if Cokes and Snom played. They did. And Cokes, it was 3-1 for Cokes. It was last round. Yarfing sounds too close to yiffing. It sounds like a weird form of yiffing.
The fuck is
Tusk?
Yiff?
Oh, I don't think I can explain that to you here.
I see.
It involves furries, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Trash maybe a regular Yiff expert. Tusk? I guess that makes sense. You do not want to play Gargos into Arbiter, depending. This Tusk got a lot of body armor on. What the fuck? Does that raise his defense stat?
I mean, he's going to war against a fucking alien. He needs the armor. A space cockroach. You know?
Armor through bullets.
Oh, that was definitely a miss input. Yeah, unfortunate. I can do tick throws too. Ooh, neutral jump. That was actually kind of nice. Beast of throw. Not meaty. I don't think that's a meaty you want to do with Tusk anyways. That's such a valuable shadow meter. You don't want to just send it on block. Snom looking like
pretty well.
Yeah, Snom looking like he doesn't really know how to handle the Tusk though. Tusk is like the strongest character you just don't really see too often.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's very strong.
No, you should have just blocked a little longer. You had a grenade on him. Dirus could have used Shadow to get through it, the Shadow Mortal Spirit. But he didn't. Yeah, that's slow. You don't want to just send that. That Shadow move is specifically for whatever lockouts happen in combos. That's when you want to use that
it's
one.
Plus on block, right? And it's 7 frames, I believe.
Probably,
He
but
has
you
like
definitely
some
have
applications.
better
Yeah, not up
meaties.
Yeah. Just do standby kick. No, it's actually minus on block, Shadow Skull Splitter. 1+6, so yeah, you can jab it after the freeze even.
Okay, looked a little rough at the start, but Snom definitely like found his way throughout it.
And also, I think Dirus found his not way halfway through as well.
I mean, Dirus is definitely
And I
look
got
like
kicked from the lobby.
Oh no, Dirus definitely looking like he's kind of just vibing with Tusk. He's like chilling with the boys when it comes to the character.
Try to get back in there. I'll probably
Also,
not for
hey
this match,
Sneerful,
though.
what's up? It's good to see you.
Sneerful bad guy.
Why is he a bad guy? What did he do?
I was just thinking of Soul bad guy for some reason.
Well, I mean, there's another European. I think
Non-bad guy.
Assault bad guy or something.
Salt.
That's I think he's an Arbiter player as well. It's definitely European. He's entered like one of these. He does not play very often anymore, I think.
Let's see.
Going to the Gargos though, definitely more familiar. So even if it's a bad matchup, again, bad matchups usually in KI only applies to like top level play. A lot of the players you're going to be playing are not going to be doing the things that make the matchups really bad. Oh my god, jump back gun gets the combo. Again, jump back gun! Dirus needs to stop being silly. He needs to be a little bit more patient. Gotta find his... You could have got the punish if you weren't too busy backdashing. Sometimes not doing anything is the proper choice. Okay, +1. Could have shadow countered Snom. Snow might have forgotten about shadow counter. We saw that in the other set too. Just wasn't really using shadow counter at all. Oh my god.
I don't think he could have shadow countered there because Garl is an instinct.
Oh, that's true. He's using the skin where I didn't remember.
Yeah,
it.
you can't tell. You should just shoot his bullets though when he's an instinct.
True. That is something very strong that Arbiter has. Is the projectile hit stun just locks Gargos down at instinct.
That's a ton of unscaled damage. Like I think if you unload the whole clip, it's almost like 50% of his health or more.
Again, whenever you have these minions like at your heels, it's not a terrible idea to do like a jump back and then button as you land just to hit them.
Like the little guy might anti-air you, but I mean, get your hit out of the air.
You gotta remember that Gargos' win condition is the minions. Like, obviously if you can get a hit, that's nice. But you really want to be trying to get rid of the minions if they're up. Okay, command grab. Does he do fake forward dash? No, he goes for minion.
Yeah, that's like the real reason you do that. That Enders gives you space and you can do a minion. Fun interaction.
Okay, hit it with a double. We lock out. No, we blow out the combo. What's the meaty? No meaty. Jump, jump. Trying to be a throw, I guess.
Just do meaty, down forward heavy kick or something, or close medium kick. Yeah, something that's plus. I ain't gotta deal with the minions. You do have instinct though. Yeah, so you can just ignore them.
Nice medium. What a grenade on this guy, by the way. You got 3 grenades in your whatever he holds them in. You gotta use those things.
And then Garl.
I'll say there's a reason his grenades are a resource that's on a cooldown. They are very powerful.
Yeah, they're very strong.
Just getting one attached to your opponent, or even getting them near the ground by your opponent, it just really restricts what your opponent can do. No, safely, I guess, at least. They could still do some crazy shit and then get recapped by a grenade if they want to, but you know. The grenade enables gameplay where you can just hold back and possibly get a combo off of it. Nice.
Ooh, I like it. Early counter break. Can I be level 4? Yeah, tons of damage.
Grenade? Yeah, there we go.
I do want to see more down forward heavy kick or something that's like a meaty that's confirmable. Close medium kick.
Ooh, Dire's getting a lot of players with that forward medium punch nonsense after the Reckoning. It looks kind of funny. I'm not sure if he's actually plus in that situation though. Probably not.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Dire's definitely breaking these mediums at this point on reaction because Snom is going to them a lot. Gets the counter breaker, very nice. Should be able to kill. Okay, pop instinct yourself maybe? Harry? We didn't even need to. Yeah, just Oblivion goes straight through. You can just unload the gun now though. You don't gotta worry about getting heavies up on him. You can just get so much damage on him by just unloading that clip.
Minion saving him there.
That's why you want to get
I
him.
gotta get that guy off the screen.
Honestly, in the Arbiter matchup too, Dretch running around is kind of a liability for Gargos because you can throw a grenade at him and it will explode on contact. So if he's close to Gargos, you can just like possibly get a recap or a stagger. Oh, I
No
couldn't
confirm on that gunshot.
that stuff looks hard.
Nice.
I guess I
I
should
like
say,
that meaty throw there.
yeah, I should say that stuff looks KI hard. Like, there's not really that many things in this game that are that hard. It's a game where the combo difficulty is quite low, but that's to facilitate the mind games that go on with breaking and whatnot. So sticky. Ooh wee. I feel like Arbiter probably doesn't like Idol.
I think people think Arbiter wins this matchup. He mostly beats Mage pretty bad. I think Warrior can do good against Arbiter though, so we'll see.
Crushing Roar is such a funny move.
The range is crazy, yeah. Does like no damage though. That's only +4.
Dirus, you gotta control yourself. You gotta counter broken
Yeah, just
like
let stuff
5
rock every
times.
once in a while. It's not that much damage, honestly, if you let 1 or 2, audio doubles rock. And then if they whiff a counter break, you get a good punish. It's not a throw, hopefully.
Yeah, Dirus just not wanting to block here. You don't have to now, though. What the fuck is happening?
I don't understand how Idol instantly recovered from that grenade explosion.
Nah, Predator, he's not psychic. Dirus is literally breaking every single medium linker. Or medium double.
Auto double.
Yeah, yeah. Shadow counter? No. Again, I think Snom might have forgotten that shadow counter is a mechanic. It's a very strong defensive mechanic. If you're not using it in game, you are messing up.
Yeah, to be fair, I think it's one of the harder things to get good at in using. Like, I definitely didn't use it for the longest time, and I still am not the best at using it. Like, Keats and Thresh have even were talking about how good it is at Evo commentary last year. Keats was saying he thinks what separates good players from great players is their use of shadow counter.
Okay, that actually worked out somehow. Just not meaty, I guess. There's no way that's throw-in ball, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Maybe they like pushed the push box enough where Arbiter's tiny throw range couldn't reach, but I don't know. And Dirus is making his comeback here. The recap on the grenade punish.
You play Tusk? Tusk isn't he's not a boss character.
Gun! Oh, and he got the jump heavy punch. And that'll be it for the set.
The crushing lightning and instinct is definitely very good, but definitely should have put some meteors out there to keep Snom grounded. He kept jumping. Oh hey, Von Virgo, thank you for the follow. That is the end of the bracket though, at least on stream. I need to check. I think we got all the scores in, and there was no weirdness with the bracket, so we actually can just say who won. It's quite nice. But I put the scores in wrong too. It was 2-1 on the last match. Yeah, I'm so good at everything I do. I'm just the best. That is gonna be the end of the bracket though. I'll get it correct on the leaderboard. Again, I'm gonna say this is This is tentative because I do like to triple check my scores to make sure I actually input everything correctly. I do think I did. But if I did put everything in correctly, first place goes to Cokes. Second place goes to Snom, Badguy.
Well, Cokes is undefeated. Yeah.
Yeah. Third goes to Dirus. Fourth, Ferrets. Fifth, Lavender Inc. Sixth, Loc-Nar. Seventh, Loitz. Eighth, Bodiedbykim.
BBK.
Thank you all for showing up and gaming. Again, this will be the last rookies bracket until like 3 weeks from now on the 30th. Because next week is the monthly, and the week after that is Combo Breaker. And unfortunately for you all, I won't be home to run a bracket. You need to show up more often? Hell yeah.
Oh shit. Where are you going to be?
Great. I'll be at Combo Breaker. You know, the one place you want to be if you want to play Killer Instinct offline, you want to show up to Combo Breaker. Besides that, though, tomorrow I'm making a rallying call. Tomorrow, sign up for Tampa Never Sleeves. Even if you're like, oh, I don't want to go 0-2, they have a redemption bracket. If you go 0-2 or 1-2, you get to enter into a secondary bracket and you get to play again. So everybody gets plenty of games no matter what. But if you do want to play, or if you even think I might want to play, sign up now, because they do close signups an hour before the bracket starts. So you don't want to like delay, and then whenever you do, you actually solidify, yeah, I do want to play. You don't want to wait until the signups are over. So make sure you sign up now if you do want to play. And that will be it tomorrow. Again, that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be after the MK1 tournament. Or, no, it's MK11 that they're running tomorrow. I've not seen a tournament of that game in forever. I forgot I followed her. Damn, Devil's still streaming. That guy streams.
That's all he does.
Guys, oh shit. We got Wolf Slayer streaming. We got little Mikey streaming. Let's go see what little Mikey's doing. We'll send the stream over to little Mikey. It says high level KI sets. So that should be a good time if you like Killer Instinct, lock it in for more KI.
If you like high level sets.
Y'all have a good night. And again, TNS tomorrow. Please sign up. Bye bye.